We are students from Assumption University. We are studying in System Science subject with Ajahn Atta. Today we will present about M control system.
For M control system, it is the name of control system of online auction. Part 1 Introduction. We will talk about motivation and problem of the old system is Facebook online website. To start with the motivation, the inspiration of the project comes from the real experience. We found that many Thai users use Facebook for bidding the second-hand stuff in Facebook closed group by comment the bidding price which someone placed another bid in real time. Hence, it is difficult for the buyer and seller to keep track of the bidding price and it has many problems. For the problem, we aim to develop the online auction system that is suitable for the user who wants to place the second-hand stuff, collectible, and achieve value item. To do that, we need to learn and understand the auction characteristics and the bidding logics. Therefore, we use the user issue about the auction in Facebook as our consideration to study the project. The problem statement are defined in order to solve the problem as follows. Comment bid price below product post, lack of necessary detail, uncategorized post, difficulty of finding posts, and security issue. Okay, for the first problem it is comment bid price. We found that the seller is inconvenient to keep track the current bid price in real time. Some buyer can press the bid price equal to the previous comment without any rules. The second one is lack of necessary post detail. In Facebook, buyer can post the same item many times that may cause the duplicated post. Moreover, there is no one to revise the item detail before posting. It is also considered as the inconsistency because the post may lack of the necessary details such as starting price, end date, and so on. Third problem is uncategorized posts. Facebook does not provide the function to group the product image and post based on the type. The item, picture, and post in Facebook are difficult to categorize, even though seller can manage each item picture into the albums, but it is still inflexible to manage as well as the post. The next one is difficulty to find the post. Because of many posts, it is strongly difficult to find using the Facebook search function. This may cause the buyer unable to find the item they want to bid. And the last problem is lack of security. Verified account using email and phone number cannot prevent the fake account to spin the price. Since we mentioned earlier, insecurity is the major issue for auction in Facebook. There are many fake accounts that are created to raise the bid price to be high, or they may come to bid with unmanaged behavior. Then I will talk about traditional solution. There are many traditional techniques we found in the problems. To emphasize them, we classify them into three techniques. The first one is raising bid price. Facebook commonly used to place bids is comment the desired bid price below the product post, and in the detail it can be classified from different criteria as follows. The first one is criteria for determining the winner of the auction, and the second one is criteria for setting the bid price. Then the second traditional technique is product post. There is no category to classify product types. Also, Facebook search algorithm is designed for finding the page by name. And then the last traditional solution is security. Facebook is require users to confirm and verify their account by using email and phone number. It is easy to create fake account to spin the bid price. Then there are three recommendations to solve the problem we mentioned earlier as follows: auction control, product post control, and security control. For all of these, we call M control system. Next, part 2, I will talk about traditional method for each existing problem. All of these are the problems that I told you before. So then I will talk more about information about traditional solution. For the first one is raising bid price. After we observe and analyze the Facebook user who visit the page as a buyer and seller, we found that the technique they commonly use to place bids is comment the desired bid price below the product post. In the detail, it can be classified from different criteria as follows. The first one is criteria for determining the winner of the auction. Auction in Facebook using forward auction to determine the winner or highest bid price. Forward auction take the form of a single seller offering an item for sale, with buyer competing to secure the item by bidding the price upward. For the second one is criteria for setting the bid price. Seller offer an item in a cheap price as a minimum. Then buyer press bid increasingly to compete with others. The bid price is increasing at ascending and the winner is the highest bidder. Moreover, it is a win-win situation since seller can sell the item in the highest price that buyer prefer to pay.
For the auction algorithm in Facebook, start with type bid price and then the condition will check bid price is more than current bid price or not. If yes, it will check the product time is end or not. If no, then place the bid. And then it will go back to the condition to check that this product time is end or not. But if yes, it will show the highest bidder.
For the second one is product post. There is no category to classify product types. Also, Facebook search algorithm is designed for finding the page by name. And then I will show about algorithm of product post and search function.
The product posting algorithm in Facebook. First, start with select product image, and then it will check that its post detail correct format or not. If yes, it will check again about its product image is upload or not. If no, it require user to select product image again. But if yes, the product detail will post on Facebook. And if you define product detail, it will check like select product image that it will check its post detail correct format or not. If yes, it will post product detail on Facebook. Search algorithm in Facebook. Start with input search keyword by user, and then the condition will check found search result or not. If no, the user required to input search keyword again. But if yes, it will show search results such as page name.
And the last one is security. Currently, Facebook takes security issue as a major concern. Facebook is require user to confirm and verify their account by using only an email. However, it is not enough secure for users when they do an auction online via Facebook. It is because some users can use the fake email to confirm their account as well as others do.
The algorithm of verify email and phone number in Facebook. It will start with user will require to sign up an account, and then the system will check that the user fill required detail complete or not. If no, they have to sign up again. If yes, the system will send a verified email to user, and user have to open the email to verify an account. If they verify an account successfully, they can sign in to verify a phone number as an optional. But if they didn't verify an account in the email, they have to request the verified email again from the system.
Next, part 3, M control system. I will talk about idea of system to solve the existing problem. For the objectives, The main goal of the project is to learn and to understand the auction characteristics and algorithm of product posts and security from Thai users who use Facebook for an online auction purpose. There are three objectives that we aim to practice. The first one is learning an online auction characteristic through Facebook group. The second one is analysis and discuss for an improved system using in Facebook auction group. And the last one is design system concept based on theory of system science. For the next one, I will talk about scope. Since we have defined the concept of M control system combined with the idea of control in order to solve those three problems, scope of the system can be classified into three units as follows. The first one is auction control. To prevent the bid price to be over-increased, we design the algorithm to control the bid price to be increased step by step. The bidding price increment can be managed. It is two steps. The reasonable price based on the item value. The increasing bid can be adjusted depending on the value of the currency. Here are the steps of the price increment will be shown as follow this table. For this box, it will show about current bid price, and this box it will show about bid increment. For example, if the current bid price is 0 to 100 baht, bid increment will be increased step by step with 5 baht, and so on. For the second one is product posting control. To ensure the product detail and product image from each post, we design two methods to control each mobile. The first one is categorized classification. We design to add product category and subcategory to separate each type of product. And the second one is post product form. Also, the post product form will be applied to system. Currently, when user need to post product in Facebook, Facebook does not have any algorithm to control the information before posting. To force user to fill required detail completely, the post product form has an algorithm inside to force user to fill information before posting. Otherwise, user cannot submit the post. User also can fill the keyword of that post. Then, and the last one for scope is security control. To prevent unmanaged user with a bad behavior from the system, we want more process to be controlled by using email, phone number, and copy of ID identification. User need to send the three of them to system for processing and recording the user account. To verify account, user is required to submit them, otherwise they are not allowed to bid and post product. And then I will talk about limitation. Refer to the function of the proposed system. There are many limitations we should concern as follow. The first one is no payment gateway support. The second one is automated bidding. Next, prefer second-hand, correctable, and cheap value stuff. Then, unable to press bid price as a stung format. Next, unable to prevent a negotiation. Next, unsupported platform. And the last one is unable to change the bid increment rate. Then I will talk about concept of M control system. For motivation and existing problems, we found in Facebook group from Thai users who actually bid the product. Auction control unit system is a system that we come up with the idea of control system embedded to the existing system in order to maintain the quality of the output and increase efficiency and effectiveness to Facebook group. From this diagram, we define three social problems for Thai users within its environment. Facebook auction group for social problems are auction, security, and product post. First one is auction problem. They can be classified into criteria for price setting and highest bidder. And for second one is product post. It can be defined the sub-problem into three types are uncategorized photo, lack of necessary detail, and difficult to find the post. Then last problem is security from screen post and unmanaged behavior. After we combine those thing. It is the origin of M control system. For process of M control system, after we mention about concept and scope of M control system, there are many processes we found in the M control system. And to summarize the process of this system, there are three conditions to maintain output as follows. The first one is account verification. It is the part of security control that requires users to verify account by submitting copy ID, email, and phone number. And the second one is product post condition. It is the part of product post control that requires users to fill the post form with the required product details such as title, description, starting time, end time, category, subcategory, and keyword. Actually, keyword is the optional value that is not required user to fulfill, but if they fill it can easily search for their post. And the last one is auction condition. It is the part of auction control that requires user to input bid price at least in a condition. Each current price is require different bid increment rate in order to prevent the bid price to be increased faster or slower than it is. So then I will show about algorithm of M control system.
So first, start with sign up for user account, and the condition will check that the user fill wrong information or not. If not, they need to sign up again. But if yes, they will get an email to verify an account from the Facebook system. And then user need to submit copy of ID card and phone number. And if it is in correct format, it will show you to sign in to Facebook, and then user can find action page in Facebook and ask to join the group. And after that, if they get the confirm group request, user can choose what to do. There are three things that they can choose. If they want to search, they have to type search keyword, and if they find a result, it will show the search result. And if they want to bid, they have to view product detail, and they have to input bid product, and it will show you the condition that bid price condition and bid price more than the current bid price. If the user input the bid price between 0 to 100 baht, it has to be increased bid price 5 baht each time. If user input the price between 101 to 1000 baht, the bid price have to be increased 20 baht each time. And if the user input bid price between 1001 baht to 10,000 baht, it has to increase bid price 100 baht each time. And the last one, if the user input more than 10,000 baht, the bid price will be increased to 1,000 baht each time. And then the condition will check the time end for product. If it yes, they will get the highest bidder and end the bid process. And let's back to the post process. If the user come to Facebook group to post the product, then they have to fill the required product detail, and the system will check the required post detail is complete or not. If yes, they just submit post and then end.
Part 4. Analysis of M control system. I will talk about comparison between M control system and regular bidding on Facebook, strengths and weakness of M control system. For comparison, whether there are so many people using Facebook and using it as a marketplace for buy and sell product, or as an auction house for sale and buy second-hand product is actually very popular in Thailand, especially for high school students and regular workers. However, we noticed that there are many buyers got cheated by sellers on Facebook. For the first one, bidding platform. In Facebook, there is no control on posting products, so there are many duplicate posts and the seller had to keep track on the bidding price from bidder. Therefore, Our bidding platform can get rid of this problem by providing the format form for sellers to fill the details of product that they want to sell along with the new bidding interface for them to get better experience of price tagging. Moreover, the system will automatically calculate the result of the highest bidder at the end of session, so the highest bidder will be more accurate. And the second one is searching product. To search a product in Facebook, buyer needs to scroll down through the Facebook page till they find what they want, which is annoying and waste a lot of time because seller always put different name on that kind of product. But in our platform, we provide search bar and subcategories of product for user, so the search will be more precise for what kind of product they want to see. Lack of security. There are many buyers got fraud by bad seller and they cannot find them or anyone to take responsibility for their actions because to create account on Facebook require only email, which is very easy to create a new one. So there are many fake Facebook accounts that bad sellers use to take advantage from buyers. Before using our system, everyone is required to give us a copy of national ID card and phone number. So if any fraud happens, it is very easy to find someone to take responsibility and take an action according to the Thai law. And the last one is rising bid price. After we observed the bidding pattern of bidders in Facebook, we found out that sellers take much more benefit from uncontrollably bidding price. Then the current price will increase extremely high, which is really hard for bidders to outbid each other from very high current price. So our system provides increment bidding that can control the bidding price, which is let bidders control the price easier than ever by using the maximum bid that they can press each time. Then I will talk about strength of M-Control system. For the strength of our project are to control the system to process and output and to solve the auction in Facebook group to be more efficiency. For the first one is auction control is one of major part that we consider as a strength since we design based on the system science theory and study from many different auction types. We assume that if it becomes reality, auction control can help both seller and buyer to easily keep track of the bid price. And the second strength is product post control. We decide to input the product posting form to control the required variable they input in the form in order to check whether format or required product information have been filled or not. And the next one is weakness of M-Control system. The greatest weakness of M-Control system is security issue. It cannot prevent the issue 100% for sure. It is impossible. Nevertheless, we try to lower the number of that issue to M-Control system. In the future, it might have more algorithm to make our system more secure, but at least we also try to solve this problem. Part 5. Conclusion. Lastly, we lead to the last part which summarize on what we have done and investigate the recommendation for the future work to implement and improve the real world. So we found several problems that I told you before and we create M-Control system to solve the existing system and it is a system that designed to control three types of outputs which are auction. The first one is auction control unit. It means input bid price in a condition. The second one is product posting control unit. It means to fill the post form with the required product details such as title, description, starting time, ending time, category, subcategory, and keyword. And the last one is security control unit. It means to verify account by submitting copy ID, email, and phone number. and then combine those things together, it is beneficial of system control unit. Okay, next and the last one is future work. Recently, we only focus on how to control and output from each module, such as auction, product pros, and security. Therefore, we want to continue developing M control system to be as productive and as efficiency as possible. There are two possible areas that we expect to develop in the near future. The first one is payment gateway connection. For payment gateway is the most crucial part because it is the core function that should be in after the bidding logic is complete, and we use payment gateway by paying via PayPal. And the second one is automated bidding. It is the technique that allows the machine learning act as a buyer to optimize the bid price and place bid automatically. And to develop the automated bidding, it requires user to transfer money via online payment gateway. In addition, the logic increment behind the automated bidding is strongly important. Finally, our project is just only the small step to initiate the M control system for auction in Facebook group to be more useful in Thailand. We hope that the project will continue developing to be more complete and be able to efficiently use in the real world.